your option and choices were like, I think you could pick maybe 32 gigabytes. This Apple iPad 11, you get a little bit more memory. And when I say a little bit, I mean like a lot more memory. This is the latest Apple iPad that we have here for you. This is the 11th generation. It's also the 11-inch. Now you have to choose between which color you would like to bring it home in the iPad, and each of these colors do have coordinating accessories to them as well. This one right here is your pink option that you see. Notice that you're getting all of those pink accessories, including those over-the-ear earbuds, which do have a microphone in them. You're going to get the in-case case, which, by the way, you find this in the Apple Store. You could purchase it separately in the Apple Store. You'll pay a lot more money, but you could. And then you also are going to get this keyboard case as well. It's got a keyboard on the inside, so it turns it into like a little laptop. Right over here, this is your blue option that you have. All blue accessories that are going to come with that. And then we also have it in a yellow one as well. But we didn't stop there. Okay, yellow is your most limited. Less than 100 in both 128 and 256, we already lost a size. The 512, that already completely sold out. This big deal just launched 2 days ago, and we already lost one of the options. This is your final option here. It's going to be your silver that's going to come with these accessories that you see. Everybody is getting everything that you see on this table right now. It's just that the color of the other accessories are going to match back to your iPad that you pick, but you're going to bring everything at home. If you were to purchase this separately, you would be paying $883 or $983 depending on the size that you go with, but at this big deal price, we're talking about $599.98 or $799.98 to bring home the absolute essential bundle when it comes to your iPad. And oh, by the way, that Apple iPad 11 just launched in March. And it's brand new here for you on this big deal. You can take advantage of an easy payment plan of $120 or $160. 120 is going to be for your 128, and then the 160 will be for the 256 gigabyte. It's item number E327964. To help walk us through this presentation, my good friend Sarah Cottalesi is here with us in studio. Nice to see you, Sarah.
Nice to see you too.
I love free shipping and handling on this as well.
Pretty good.
Saving you an additional $15. But this is exciting. You and I know when there's a new iPad that comes out on the market, that's new technology, that's a really big deal, especially as we're talking about like the world of AI. What is so exciting about the Apple iPad 11?
Yeah, so keep in mind the 10 was around for about 2.5 to 3 years. So it's been a while since there has been an upgrade to this one. First of all, the processing chip, it's faster. So when we're talking about what you can do with your iPad, the faster, the better. So it's a nice, really fluid movement for you. Also energy efficient. Again, the largest iPad at 11 inches. So we're excited, 11 and 11. 11th generation, 11-inch iPad. This is a liquid retina display. So that means everything that you're watching, everything that you're streaming, everything that you're creating on your iPad just looks better. And it still has everything that we love. It still has that awesome center stage for your camera, 12 megapixel front and rear facing camera, records video in 4K. So
That's
again,
huge.
we are talking about, all these great features with your iPad. It just keeps getting better and better. This is the first time that we've ever been able to offer those 3 sizes. And I know you said the one sold out, but
512's
keep
gone.
in mind this. Let's go back to the 10. The base model of the Gen 10 was 64 gigabytes.
That's right.
The base model of the 11 is 128. So you're getting, hundreds of thousands of photos that you can store on your iPad and still download books and still download movies and series. When you have more memory, you truly do not have to worry about deleting to make more room for something else.
That's exactly right. I mean, when we are talking about the storage space on our iPad, we want to make sure that we're equipped with enough that's going to last us a long time, because let's be honest, when we're talking about the length of time that we have it, we are talking about iPads lasting for so many years. I mean, mine has got to be 8 years old at this point. It's crazy.
I think so. And I know, you're talking about earlier models too, like the Gen 6, the 6th generation iPad, I think it had a max capacity of 32 gigabytes. So if you're in that realm right now, you probably can't even download the apps anymore because you've run out of space. Really treat yourself and, go ahead and upgrade your storage. But when you think about the iPad 2, Alberti coined this years ago, a life pad, and I love it. You can truly explore the world from your iPad. You can stay connected. You can make a FaceTime call, which really does kind of put family together. It's generational, right? So it's kind of awesome. But then you can also use it for all your productivity, meaning Pages, Keynote, and Numbers is really the same as like Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. So it gives you the options to do more as well. And oh, by the way, let's stream. Let's look at reading books. I mean, when you think about just turning the pages, I just love it.
It works so incredibly well. I mean, even the way that you look at it with that Retina display, we're talking about the iPad, we're talking about the creme de la creme. We're talking about the one that really set the gold standard of what a tablet should be. And there's a time and a place for that $79 tablet versus the tablet at this price point. There's no doubt about it. You're taking this tablet and putting it in the hands of your 2-year-old, maybe not what you want to do. That's where that $79 tablet comes in. But to take this to use for your everyday life, to organize yourself, to be able to have this, to look and answer your email, to take this to university and make this be your laptop, because by the way, we give you this little keyboard that helps with it. These are the reasons why you look towards the iPad. I love the templates that are built in. For our wedding, we used our wedding budget. Now, we went over the budget.
But did you stay on your budget or not?
Absolutely not. I mean, we had to have all the extra stuff. We're like, well, we need that, we need that. But it did give us a good gauge, though, of where we were at, which was really helpful. We didn't pay anything extra for that. To do coloring on your iPad, to be able to use this to take your work meetings. I mean, it's so versatile in what you're able to do. And you can even shop on here. By the way, if you're using your iPad to shop, right now, maybe consider upgrading to this version. But I will tell you, you got to consider checking out of your cart because we've got 13 minutes, now 12 minutes and 58 seconds before that free shipping and handling today goes away. So if you are somebody who's been shopping with us today, maybe you're just tuning back in, and this is your reminder. If it's in your cart, check out now because free shipping and handling day, well, that goes away in 12 minutes and 40 seconds. You do not want to miss out on that. And by the way, you don't want to miss out on this offer because if you were to purchase it separately, what you're looking at is over $800 or over $900, nearly $1,000 to bring home this bundle. But no, it's $599 or $799 on an easy payment plan of $120 or $160. That 512 gigabyte option is already sold out. This launched 2 days ago. It's already gone. Let me remind you, this is everything that you're getting. This one is your silver option that you see right here. You can bring it at home in the pink. You can bring it at home in the blue. And here is your warning. If you want the yellow in both the 128 and that 256, do not wait. This one is getting very, very limited. A total of 75 to go around in each. I want you to keep in mind that that number, 75, can go like that, especially with free shipping and handling. And you get that in-case case with it too, which I just love. Let's talk about some of the ways that we can use this. Like if I'm a busy mom, if I'm a busy dad, how does this iPad help us?
Well, you can have everything from your schedule, your calendar, your reminders that are popping up. And you can actually, just by holding on to your page, you can actually create and add more widgets. And everything you see here, Justin, is called a widget. So here's your calendar. So it could be your kid's schedule coordinated by child and by activity, which I think is really great. Then you can make note. You have notes here. Of course, everything that you're going to need to kind of plan for the day. You have your weather right here at your fingertips. But then again, what else do we do? Well, we read books. Again, I was showing, I don't know if we caught this, but because of this screen size, you actually can split the screen in two. So wherever you see 3 dots at the top, so I'm going to go ahead and close this one just so you can kind of see. You can always have it this way or in your portrait mode, the way Justin was holding his when you hold it vertically. But then also you see the 3 dots. You can split this any way you want. You can shop, you can check your email, you can do your text, you can work on your projects. And again, it's 2 complete screens that you get to use together. Also included is this pen. So it's a pen on one end and the stylus on the other, which really just helps you kind of navigate and go through. But then you can also, if you wanted to, it magnetically attaches to the top, which I think is kind of cool.
I love that.
We're also including a Bluetooth keyboard for you. So what I love about this one is that you connect this once and that's it. But what it does is turn your turns your iPad into a hybrid laptop. So now when you have your emails, when you have your documents, when you're trying to type your calendars out or projects, especially for school, you can use that keyboard instead of having to, type on the screen. So you can bring this anywhere. It's extended battery life. So, I mean, perfect for travel. I think, Justin, you were saying, going to, Singapore, you were saying like the longest flight is like 17 hours,
yep.
right?
19,
Guess what?
yeah.
You can actually bring this with you and you're getting that all-day battery life. It weighs just about a pound. So maybe instead of bringing your laptop with you, you bring your iPad, because you can do just about everything on this that you can do on your iPad.
When we were in Singapore, we went to the Gardens of the Bay, which is this incredible, unbelievable gardens that you can go to and see, and so many different flowers. Now, I couldn't tell you what a single flower was, unless it's Roberta's, and I've sold it a couple times. I don't know. I just went back here, and this is a faux plant, and so I just took a picture of it to see. Do you see this little eye button? If you click on that, what it actually does, you can look this up. That's a moth orchid. And the reason that I know that is because this has identification for plants. It has identification for dog breeds. Like, you could take a picture of your dog and it will tell you the type of dog that you have. You could take a picture of a landmark and it will tell you not only what the landmark is, but then give you all history and information on it. This is some of the amazing power that you have within the iPad, and it's just right there at your fingertips. But you gotta get it at home and you've gotta give it a try. I will tell you that I am constantly learning new things with my Apple iPad, because you just never know, like, when there's a new update, there's some new learnings that you have with it. This has 3 years to the Mac University. This software voucher that comes included, you get the Mac University, Hotspot Shield Premium, you're getting Redly, Enlevo, Calm Radio, BitGym, Words and Color. There's so much that's coming included.
It is, and it's, again, I love the fact that we kind of give you everything that you are going to be looking for anyway, but then we also give you ways to use this a little differently. And with that Mac University too, it's constantly updating. So if you don't have a Justin in your house, or if you don't want to ask anybody else, you can go ahead and type in and watch a little video tutorial on Mac University. But what I'm doing right now is I just turned on the microphone. I'm in the Pages document, and now it's recording everything that I'm saying. So I think this is really cool. Like, if you were to sit down, Justin, and interview your mom, and you want to ask about how she met your dad, and you want to just be in the moment, this is perfect, because then you just talk. And then you can always go back and edit it later. But again, we don't have to waste time in typing. This is doing it for us.
Or do you have that important meeting that you have to take notes? Maybe you're somebody whose job is to take notes during the meeting. This is your backup. Are you somebody who loves to go back and see what the professor said at your class? You can do that here with this as well. There's so many different ways to honestly fall in love with this, even from the accessibility standpoint here. If you want to change the size of the font, you can customize it to you. You don't need to grab your readers, because you can make the font larger. If you want this to read text aloud to you when you get a text message, because yes, you can get iMessages on here. You could do your FaceTime calls on here as well. You could do your Teams meetings. You're using the Zoom feature on this.
I love this
The magnifier glass. I mean, there is so much that you have all in this amazing tablet, and it keeps getting better and better and better. Better here because it is the 11th generation, which is the most recent version. E327964 is your item number. Do you want it for that $128, that's $599, or an easy pay of $120? Or would you like to give yourself double the memory at $256, $799.98? We did not double the price, and an easy pay of $160. Here's your silver option. I want you to keep in mind everything that you see, this giant bundle at this big deal price, you're getting it home. Do you want it in the silver? Would you like to bring it at home in the pink? Over here is your blue, and then finally we also have it in that yellow, which is our most limited option. This is the one where I would not tell you to wait at all on. We already lost the 512 gigabyte. This big deal's been available for 2 days. And that's it, and that one's already gone. Sarah Cottalesi, thank you so much for being here. So good to see you.
Does that pack up?
That's E327964. Yeah, you've got everything you need to pack up. That's great. All right, Rach, what do you got for our show?
Justin, we're going to end